Comedy Now, Uncensored, starring Andrew Evans. Please welcome Andrew Evans.
Thanks very much, everybody. I'm originally from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and I moved to Toronto about 10 years ago to chase a dream of doing stand-up comedy, and it's going well enough now that I have my own special on the Comedy Network. That I will have to watch at a friend's house because I can't afford cable. It's true. Everybody thinks, you know, if you're on TV or whatever, you've got money. I've actually had to go to the food bank. I gotta be the only person ever in the history of Nova Scotia to be from Nova Scotia, move to Toronto, and end up at the food bank for the first time in my life. And when I do have money, I make sure that I donate money now too, so or food as well. So something else everybody needs to donate, not just food, is plastic bags. Okay? That'll save people some dignity, right? Because everybody knows where you've been. Because the plastic bags from the food bank don't match. You know, when you get your groceries at Loblaws, they all say Loblaws on them. My roommate knew where I was, and he said, I would have given you some bucks. I said, how'd you know? He goes, well, I've never seen you buy dead cans of lentil soup or no-name mac and cheese at La Senza. Get my bread at Radio Shack, too. Even when I have money, going back to some of those habits, like I'm at the grocery store and I rip the stems out of green peppers because you got to pay for those by the pound. And then I get a lottery ticket and take a taxi home. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So when I first moved here, I had to take a day job. So what I did is I worked in a call center. And I didn't work on the phones in the call center. What I did is I hired the high school and university age kids to work in the call center. So my job for 4 years was to take a look at this great country's future, one resume page at a time. And let me tell you something, it's not bright. Microsoft Word is teaching the youth in this country how to spell. Before I was promoted to store manger, I worked for 4 years as a costumer, service reprehensive. If you like my resume, feel free to contract me anytime at home, on my cell, or you could drop me a line at babyshaking-wife-beater at hotmail.com. Smoke weed and blow me, 69er at yahoo.ca. Now they're listing their interests on their resume. 16-year-old kids listing their interests on their resume at the bottom, right? I like to play Nintendo Wii, hang with my friends, and meet new people. Well, I didn't think you were qualified at first. You like meeting new people, do you? Apply for a job in a maternity ward. Those people are brand new. And they're looking for some mangers. I got a resume, I swear to God, too. It said, I got a volunteer job in my high school helping out the librarian. It's not nice to single out a whole race of people on your resume like that. And unless you're smuggling diamonds out of Sierra Leone, I think you meant librarian. Got another one. It said, I used to work at a record company. Among my many duties were to scout for new talent in the areas of spoken word, instrumental, and raping. What do you look for in a rapist at a record company, exactly? A lot of dark clothes, knowledge of dimly lit areas on campus, I guess. It was a bilingual call center, so I would hire Quebecers as well. And anytime we would get somebody who was a francophone, they weren't submitting resumes, they submitted CVs. CV is short for curriculum vitae, and it's Latin, and it means life course. And that was the first time that I was really confused by the French culture in this country. Because they actually have something called the Office de la Langue Française, right? The language police, because they're so worried about protecting and preserving their culture and their language that they actually have a law that the English on a store sign has to be smaller than the French. But when it comes to describing the last 35 years worth of work history, instead of using the perfectly good French word, resume, they're using the Latin. Are the Anglos using resume? They are. Fuck them. We'll use Latin, the original French. I actually did that joke at McMaster University, and a girl came up to me after a show, and she said, Andrew, I thought you were very funny, but I have to let you know something. I'm a French major here at McMaster, and there is no French word for resume. So don't go to McMaster, is what I... Blockbuster's gone out of business, completely out of business. And that's amazing to me, because I was in there 3 times last week alone getting ideas on what to download. So I was in there with a friend of mine, this movie freak nerd, keeps track of all the mistakes they make in movies, right? He like, Andrew, did you see Titanic? They actually had Pacific dolphins swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. Andrew, did you see Spider-Man 3? That movie cost $350 million to make, and they still had 63 continuity errors. Can you believe it that they would have that many errors? Don't you think if you have a budget of $350 million, you can eliminate some of those errors? Yes, I do. I think money goes a long way to solve problems. You don't even need that much of it. For instance, if your parents invested $1 in a condom, I wouldn't have to call you my best friend. And I know I look a little bit like the Dr. House guy. Finally look like a celebrity, and he's a guy who's 20 years older than me. Right. But I know why I look 20 years older than I am, and it's because I hate everything. And that takes a toll on your system after a while. Like, last night, I was trying to get a great night's sleep to bring to you guys the best show I possibly can. And I couldn't get to sleep. Why? Because I couldn't stop hating salt and pepper shakers. They're not salt and pepper shakers. They're salt and pepper holders. I'm the shaker. My dad spent 35 years in the military, and I think that's why I have a bit of a chip on my shoulder. I have a bit of a problem with authority. I think that's why I got into comedy. And authority's everywhere. It's not just your parents, it's not just police and military. It's anybody who's ever told you what to do. And there's a great example in the Toronto subways. There's signs that actually say, please don't feed the pigeons or the other birds. Couldn't that sign just read, don't feed the birds? Pigeons jockeying for position, like people confused as to what a pigeon is. So everybody wants to be more important than they are. And I used to date a guidance counselor who used to say things to me like, what's your plan of action? I don't know. You mean my plan? Is there a plan of inaction I could be taking? What's with all the extra words, right? And the way the military does it is they turn everything into initials. It doesn't have to be, but it is. D&D, Department of National Defense. MRE, Meals Ready to Eat. MP, Military Police. Everything's in initials. And I realized how full of shit that system was when I was 12 years old and I heard my dad ordering from the Sears catalog on the phone. Where do you live, sir? PMQs? What's your rank? C1? Where do you work? HMCS Iroquois? What's your postal code? Bravo 2 Golf 2 Victor 7. These people are so full of shit, everything's in initials except initials. Man, it's confusing for a maritimer to be in Toronto. I saw things for the first time I had never seen before in my entire life when I first moved here, like money. But there's so much money, it's making people stupid. I saw people driving around in a Hummer limousine vehicle thing. I'm like, what the hell is that for? Are you navigating landmine fields in ball gowns on the way to the Raptors game? Then I met this guy who spent $5,000 so he could go hunt ducks. $5,000 to hunt quack quack ducks. Camouflage clothing, duck blinds, decoy, ammunition, shotgun, a license, a little dog to go get the ducks after he shoots them out of the sky. Hey man, I am from Nova Scotia. We hunt ducks there too, but we just go to the park with a loaf of bread and a hammer. Here, ducky, 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 get the bread. Are you shitting me? You're a 40-year-old man hiding from a duck? A duck will sit in your lap until you run out of bread, stupid, then it starts hunting you. All you need to outsmart a duck is a park bench. My mom didn't want me to be a comedian. She wanted me to be Catholic. And so we compromised, and I don't wear condoms. You have to wear condoms. I wear condoms, but I'm getting older, and so it's tougher. I have to plan to wear a condom now. I got to plan to wear a condom like I'm planning to rob a bank. Because as soon as that hood goes down over the head, I got like 90 seconds to break in, find the vault, figure out the combination before shit goes down. But she did. She wanted me to be Catholic, and I wanted to be. I tried. I really did. I so wanted, because everybody was, and I just didn't want to be different. I wanted to join some group, and I couldn't do it. It was because every lesson my mom taught me didn't make any sense to me. She said, you know, Andrew, Pope Gregory the Great was the Pope that declared pride to be the deadliest of all sins. Pope Gregory the Great declared pride to be the deadliest of all sins. Not Pope Gregory the Pretty Good. I'll give it a shot. And our current Pope, Benedict, actually said from the Vatican balcony to his 1 billion Catholic followers worldwide, to be a good Catholic, to find the way to God, is to shun positions of power, wealth, and prestige. The Pope said from the balcony of his palace in his own city to 1 billion followers. But Christians are becoming more progressive. I saw a biography on Jesus not long ago, and they were interviewing a theologian, and the theologian said, it's time we do away with this idea that Jesus had blonde hair and blue eyes. He was a Jew from the Middle East. And how many Jews from the Middle East do you ever see with blonde hair and blue eyes? Like, that's a good point. I've never seen a Jew from the Middle East with blonde hair and blue eyes. I've also never seen a Jew from the Middle East that could walk on water and raise the dead. If he can turn water into wine, probably turn it into peroxide and some colored contact lenses too. What do you think? Tried to open up a bank account recently. I was like, I got this gig. I'm gonna need a bank account. Don't do that. Keep your money in your mattress. I went there and I said, I would like to open up a bank account, please. So I gave her $1,000 on the counter. She said, certainly, Mr. Evans, we will open you up a bank account. I go to leave, got my hand on the door of the bank. I haven't left yet. I'm about to leave, and I realized, oh my God, rent is tomorrow. I need 750 of that back. So I went back to the same teller. She's not even serving anybody else yet. The cash is still on the counter, and I said, I'm sorry, but I have rent tomorrow, and I need 750 of my money back, please. She said to me, I'm sorry, sir, but there's a 5-day waiting period for new bank customers. That's my money. It's still on the counter. You haven't even put it away yet. I've entered it into the computer, sir, and it's our policy. We have a 5-day waiting period for any new bank customers. But that's my rent money. If you don't give me my rent money, I'm not going to have a place to stay. I'm going to have to sleep in the ATM. You ever see somebody sleeping in the ATM room? They're not homeless. They're new bank customers. So I was so upset, this is a completely true story, that I said, I don't like the service here. I'm closing my account. She wouldn't give me my $750 back, but she gave me the whole $1,000 and said, I'm sorry, sir, that you didn't like the service here. And so I put $750 in my pocket. I gave her $250 back and said, I'd like to open up a new account, please. How's everybody's self-esteem? Is it good? Oprah, remember in your spirit? We're so worried in this country and in the United States about building people's self-esteem that we're now doing it falsely. You know, like we're banning using red ink when marking papers in schools because it makes the children feel bad. We're taking rules out of Little League sports. Hit a foul ball, run to third, it doesn't matter anymore. Final score, 0-0, everybody's exactly the same. And then 15 years later, that guy looks for a job in a call center wondering where it went wrong. I'll tell you where it went wrong. You had shitty parents who told you could be anything you want to if you just put your mind to it. You can't, you're fucking retarded, there's limitations. All building false esteem leads to is fat girls in belly shirts and tone-deaf idiots lined up around the block for American Idol auditions. You see one of these gorgeous blonde hair, 18-year-old, blue-eyed, big-titted girls can't sing a note, and Simon Cowell's the first person to tell her she can't sing. You can't sing. Yes, I can. I know I can sing. I'm going to show you. I can sing. Everybody tells me I can sing. Everybody. Yeah, because everybody at karaoke's trying to fuck you. Actually, I came to the Canadian Idol auditions a few years ago, and I was watching people go through the lineup, and I saw a fat girl in hip huggers and a belly shirt putting lipstick on outside of a side view mirror of a car. And so she's in the hip huggers and a belly shirt, and to see herself, she had to bend over. And if you've never seen a big girl in hip huggers and a belly shirt bend over before, what that does is that forces the gut out like sausage through the casing. And so that fat gets stuck between the pants and the belt, and it starts coming out the holes. Like some kind of Play-Doh spaghetti fun factory mishap. Maybe you're one of the lucky ones that gets to be behind her and you get to see the thong peek up. Looks more like God's slingshot. And all I can think watching this is, you know what, you wouldn't have to dye your hair 3 different shades of red and wear lipstick to distract everybody if you just wore a whole shirt. And I'm not suggesting anybody feel bad about their body either. I'm a skinny man, hairy shoulders, beer gut, my hair's falling out. I'll fuck with the lights on. Not ashamed of mine, don't be ashamed of yours. But I'm also not wearing a tank top to the Dairy Queen because I have respect for people with working eyeballs. Why do I need to ruin your day getting the blizzard of the month because I'm having an I feel sexy day? And And I make sure my shirt's long enough, too, you know, because I'm a tall guy, and people are always asking me to reach for things. The equivalent of a fat girl in hip hookers and a belly shirt bending over in the male side is this. Oh, I'll get that for you. The shredded wheat? The shredded wheat? Is that what it was that you wanted? The shredded wheat? So as I said, my old man spent 35 years in the military. Last time I saw him in uniform actually was at Rideau Hall, getting a medal from the Governor General called the Member of Military Merit Award. I was very proud of him. He was part of Operation Apollo in the Persian Gulf in 2002. That was one of our contributions to the war on terror, and I don't care how you feel about it, if you're for it, if you're against it, if you're indifferent to it, but you need to support the men and women putting their lives on the line every single day for our way of life here. Because they're not all, you know, defending America's economic interests in the Middle East. Some of them are there because they have a high school education and a pregnant girlfriend. Like my dad. Yeah, that's a GED. But he was telling me that we were dropping million-dollar weapons from billion-dollar planes to catch 4 malnourished Al-Qaeda running around the desert in pajamas with playground sharpened popsicle sticks. Do you really need to go to that kind of trouble? I don't think so. You know what you need? Loaf of bread and a hammer. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a great night.